Hello class, today we are going to be learning about Unit 4, which is Matters of Life and Death. And our essential question is, who has the right or responsibility to decide when human life may be created, extended, or ended? So for the first question, who has the right to create human life? I have concluded that two consenting adults ought to have the right to create human life. And these two consenting adults must also be good people, because theoretically, good people will produce good children, and the children will grow up in a loving household. They will acquire the good moral beliefs, the good ethics, and these good people will contribute to society, and this will benefit the common good. These two consenting adults must not be rapists, they must be good people, which is arbitrary, but good enough to benefit society. The next question, what is considered life? So there is much debate over what is life. Many believe it begins at contraception, many believe it is during one of the trimesters of pregnancy, and then some people believe it begins at birth. Kant believed that all humans have intrinsic worth, and that's why many pro life people believe that because a fetus is an unborn child and um, it has intrinsic worth, that killing it and aborting it would be murder. And Thompson, who wrote the unit reading, A Defense of Abortion, she agrees with these pro life people, and she uses this to further her argument and develop her argument for abortion. So that leads us to our next question, who has the right to continue or end human life? And what we have concluded is that the mother has the right to choose. And this is based on the argument, her body, her choice. So, an analogy that Thompson gave to make everything clear is, imagine waking up in a hospital one day in a hospital bed because you are a match for a world renowned violinist, and his fan base found that you are an exact match for him, and you can donate organs and you can donate blood. So you are kept here against your will. You don't consent to being there, but you must stay there to keep him alive because the violinist has a right to life, right? Well, pretty much everyone would believe that this is not right and that they have no right to keep you there under against your will. And that is the argument that she gives for abortion, that yes, people have intrinsic value. All people have the right to life. However, that right to life does not include using someone else's body against their will. And if you do not allow abortions, then that is violating Kant's second categorical imperative, which says that you should treat people as an end rather than a means. And if you are using a woman's body in order to give a baby its life, then you are treating her as a means and not an end. So I believe that the father may discuss, but ultimately the choice is the mother's, because she has to carry this fetus. And if she has this baby against her will, her potential may not be actualized. She might not be able to live a virtuous life because she has to worry for this child. And for ethical egoism, it would be in her self interest to make her choice, and also for the baby, because no baby wants to be unwanted. It's bad for the child, and children do not want to grow up unloved. So it is in everyone's personal interest to make the right choice, which in some cases is abortion. Now, going to government and laws, I'm saying that it is unethical for the government to impede people's right to abortions. So Roe v. Wade says that yes, women do have the right to abortion, and it is infringing on people's rights to take that freedom away. Many people believe that abortion is wrong because of their religion. That is not ethical because of separation of church and state. And if you flip the argument and you said that we are going to take away your right to keep your baby, that is violating Kant's first categorical imperative. You wouldn't want the government to control your body, so why would you control people's right to abortions? And it also violates children, and it is very unethical to deny abortions to rape victims, like the 11-year-old girl in Ohio who actually died giving birth because she was raped and was forced to give birth. Lastly, we have common good, and abortion can actually benefit the common good because of saved welfare money, overpopulation, and happier individuals all around.